There's lots happening on the stage. Payal Mehta, Nistula Hebar, are you watching? Are you watching Yogi Adityanath walk by and just say casual namaste to Amit Shah and go and sit there at the corner, and there is a huge roar among the crowds, but he doesn't walk up to the stage, walk up towards the audience and greet them. He just goes down and sits there quietly on his side. But Amit Shah by then has finished his conversation that was going on, gets up to greet all the chief ministers, the other ones, and asks them to move forward and to acknowledge the crowd and to say their greetings and wish the crowd that's turned up in such large numbers. Am I reading too much in those pictures, Payal?
Not really. Of course, the NDA is the host, and therefore, all these people who've come in from far and wide to attend this oath-taking ceremony, Nephew Rio, Conrad Sangma coming in from the northeast, Chandrababu Naidu coming in from the south of India, as well. He's having a conversation as we speak, with Amit Shah. Of course, a lot that, they need in terms of support from the center, but, those pictures were really there for everybody to see. Eknath Shinde was here in the national capital just about yesterday evening. He had a meeting with Amit Shah of how the local equation need to really shape up. He there on the stage along with Devendra Fadnavis met Amit Shah very briefly, and now you can see multiple leaders. The Odisha guys, Harsh Sanghvi, the young deputy CM of Gujarat over here as well. This is possibly his first big stage appearance as well that you really see. And this is the Odisha leadership that you see on the stage as well. So not much to be read into it. Of course, there's no doubt in anybody's mind that if there is one person in the organization whose strength they can really swear by, it has to be Amit Shah, no doubt whatsoever.
True. Nistula Hebar, Yogi Adityanath walks in, says the namaste and goes and sits. He doesn't go to acknowledge the crowd and get the vows, but we could hear the roar as he came up on the dais.
Anand, I'm with you on this. I love watching all these public kind of displays and trying to read the body language because, these things say a lot. There are, of course, issues there, but the big guy in this election for the BJP has been Amit Shah. There is no dispute on that. He stayed in the state for 19 days. And there were over 100 rebel candidates, which you actually did not hear about because Amit Shah sat there for 3 days. There were a lot of rebel candidates who said कि जब तक अमित शाह हमको नहीं कुछ आश्वासन देंगे हम बैठने वाले नहीं हैं. So then he sat there, and then other people were assigned. Dharmendra Pradhan, Keshav Maurya. One of the reasons why both these people were also put in charge in Bihar was because, as Arun Anand had said, you need to be assertive but not aggressive. So the coordination and also the organizational work. Organizational work is not to go out and make bhashans in the public sphere. It is to sit in the back room, call your own people, sort out, differences that occur when a big event is being organized. Somebody needs a car, something has happened, some payment has not reached, somebody has taken umbrage at, somebody not turning up at their place and doing namaste or something. So you have to sit there, sort everything out, saying everybody's issues will be sorted out, but we need to focus on the election, on the big picture, etc. So in this election, the micromanaging and NDA allies coordination, you were talking about Chirag Paswan and Nitish Kumar. Chirag Paswan finally praising Nitish Kumar. But when the BJP went into this election, they knew that the big key for vote transfer in this election was to make sure that the JDU and LJP workers on the ground did coordinate. So there were coordination committees that were set up in mandal levels. I mean, there were meetings that Amit Shah took at mandal levels, which are particularly problematic. Some mandals are particularly problematic. And therefore, his sense of ownership on this victory is of course, a big sense of ownership.
Right.
And, he has done a lot of micromanagement and coordination and, in short, really vote transfer so that all the NDA allies have done well, if you have noticed. They've all hit it out of the park as far as bringing in the seats. LJP requires a slight bit of more of a, encomium in this situation because a lot of the seats that they did fight, they got 29 seats, but a lot of the seats that they did fight were MGB seats where MGB usually wins. So they did snatch seats away.
Yes.
So that was a big
They
achievement for them.
returned at a fantastic strike rate compared to what was expected of them. Some thought that 29 seats is perhaps too much, but they returned 19, which is credible enough. Rashid Kidwai is with us in the frame. Amit Shah talking to Chandrababu Naidu very, very actively. Is it about the plans for Andhra Pradesh? There is also now going to be the centre will have to send out a huge package without saying special status to Bihar, but treat it as good as a special status. So these are all things which will now come into play, and it will be Nitish Kumar. Are you also watching the dynamics as we are looking ahead to a slew of elections through 2026 into 2027 when Uttar Pradesh comes in? Till then, you have the municipal body elections, then there is Assam, there is Punjab, there is Tamil Nadu. A lot of states will be going to the polls over the next 18 months to 2 years. Rashid Kidwai, are you there? Oh, he's okay. We'll try and go back to him in a bit. Arun Anand, would you want to weigh in on this? All right. So we've got Rahul Verma, Nistula Hebar, and Payal Mehta with us. We'll also try and go across to Anand on ground at Gandhi Maidan to get an update as to what was the reaction of people. Just quickly bringing our viewers through the rise of Nitish Kumar. In 1985, he won the election to the Bihar State Assembly for the first time. 1989, he was elected to the Lok Sabha for the first time from the Barth seat in Bihar. 1990, he took charge as Union Minister of State for Agriculture. 1994, he formed the Samta Party with Socialist Neta George Fernandes. In 1996, the Samta Party formed an alliance with the BJP and won 8 Lok Sabha seats. 2000, he took oath as Chief Minister for the first time, resigned on the 7th day itself, then came back in 2005, took oath as a Chief Minister for the second time and completed a full term. 2013, broke a 17-year-old alliance with the BJP and removed 11 BJP ministers. 2014, submitted resignation to governor after poor performance in the Lok Sabha polls. 2015, took oath as Chief Minister for the 4th time and was Chief Minister for nearly 8 months. 2017, resigned as Chief Minister, joined hands with NDA, took oath for the 6th time. 2020, then NDA secured majority. Nitish took oath as CM for the 7th time. Then 2 years later, 2022, he broke the alliance with the BJP. Soon after COVID, took oath as Chief Minister for the 8th time. 2 years later, 2024, broke the alliance with the Mahagathbandhan, joined the NDA, took oath as Chief Minister. 2025, spearheaded one of NDA's biggest wins in the history of Bihar politics. Rahul Verma, this is the last 10 years is when the Palturam has manifested in Nitish Kumar. But now is he settled? Now is it going to be only NDA and not going anywhere? And are these his last 5 years in active politics? Or do you see a change churn in the next 18 months?
Anand, that's very difficult to answer because there's something which I've heard about Nitish Kumar many times that like the kind of politician he is, sometimes Nitish Kumar himself doesn't know what his right hand or left hand is thinking, right? Like his right hand doesn't know what his left hand is doing. Maybe like, and I'm not trying to sort of like defend what he has done in terms of like between 2015 and 2020, where he changed alliances multiple times. But there are two things one needs to keep in mind. One, I think politicians like Nitish Kumar, who does not have a very sort of like a big caste base like other politicians might have, they're in some ways constrained in terms of politics that they can do. Two, I think anyone who has watched Bihar politics for last 10 years would know that basically big parties from both sides, RJD and BJP, tried to cut Nitish Kumar down to size. And in that sense, Nitish Kumar was paltoing, or he got this label as Paltu Kumar, is because he was trying to save himself for his party from the onslaught he faced from both sides. Now, I hope, given the nature of politics, both at the state level and at the center level, he's not pushed into any direction. And he himself, for his own sake, this is his time to basically sort of like rise above that label of Paltu Kumar that he has got. for his sake, he regains the label of Susashan Babu that he has got
Yes.
in first term. And for Bihar's sake, now he basically pushes the as
Right.
a state that developed, and so he regains some sort of like goodwill, and ends his last term as Bihar's
Right.
perhaps most formidable statesman that the state has seen.
Wait, I'm going to ask Payal, who's speaking with Dharmendra Pradhan currently? Payal and Dharmendra.
Giriraj Singh, doesn't it?
Ah.
That looks like Giriraj Singh, again a very, very strong man as far as Bihar's fortunes are concerned, as far as the BJP is concerned. Multiple times MP, minister in the Modi government, ever since its inception from day one. He's currently trying to speak to Amit Shah. And just to weigh in a little while ago, when you were saying that Amit Shah was speaking to Chandrababu Naidu, that could have also been, exchanging congratulatory messages for the excellent work that the Andhra Pradesh police has done as far as Naxal movement is really concerned.
Yes, but the two of them have been in the news recently because of what has happened both in Chhattisgarh and also in Andhra Pradesh, where many of the wanted Maoists who had fled and they were hiding, they have now been neutralized. So that's where this conversation happening, and you brought things into perspective. So